A legend in his own right. Tee Muney is in the building.
My boy Tee Muney in the building with us here.
Boy Tee Muney say,
hey man, say man.
Say man. Let's get it. I was going about my business today and I was, doing what I do every day, surfing around on YouTube, and I start reading some of the comments and stuff, and I run into a comment by 1090 Jake on one of the videos, and I was almost expecting it, but it was so quick. It was like, man, that was a little like clockwork. That man ain't waste no time getting them comments and let me know how he really feeling. You see what I'm saying? Now, say, I ain't new to this, bro. So let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's really get to it. You feel me? If y'all know me, y'all already know what I've been doing or what I was doing before this, after this. I'll let. If anybody know, y'all know what I've been doing. I've been kicked back, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm back out here on the pavement, you know what I'm saying? And guess what? I'm finna break it all down, man, because I seen this. I heard this, what 1090 Jake did, man. I seen it, you know what I'm saying? I read it for myself. Yeah. We got to speaking on some things, and you probably ain't like it. You probably wasn't feeling it. You feel me? And I don't blame you. You feel me? Because I feel like if I put myself out there a certain type of way and I kind of step out balance or I put myself out there in the wrong way while I'm trying to put myself out there in the right way, I would feel some type of way if somebody, that's really of that, like, say, hold on, bro. You kind of missed the mark on this one. I seen 1090 Jake kind of speaking on this. Not this situation, but he was speaking on the same context because he was talking about that builder dude.
Yeah, some of these folks in the culture though, they'll never feel comfortable in the culture because the culture ain't gonna let them feel comfortable in the culture.
Right.
And that's just what's going on. They gonna break sooner or later. Right. And when folks who really stand up in this shit, they really from there. You know what I'm saying? I can just really see how, you know what I'm saying, certain people ain't even comfortable in the culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
well, that's why we have to define what culture is, because at this point, we saying black culture is drugs, jail, and rap. That's what we categorize as black culture.
Yeah, but for the most part, yes, but it's also a whole different element because, we can talk about all that, but all of that is more on the level of things.
Exactly.
Condition. Because I'm a fan of your work. And at the same time, I'm also a factor of the matter. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm blacker than I could be. And in my roots. So when I say I'm a factor of the matter, that's exactly what I mean. I'm a factor of the matter. You know what I'm saying? So just me and him, just the fact that let's read what he said first. Before I even get that deep into this. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, so this man said, I will walk circles around all three of y'all in any conversation. And then he said, laugh out loud. You know what I'm saying? So what I say is, hey, bro, line it up. You know what I mean? At first, I'm kind of tripping, right? Because sometimes I be commenting on his videos and stuff. So, I'm really not paying attention who comments we in. You know what I mean? Then I go back and I start reading it, actually going through it. And I'm like, oh, we in my comments. And he popping it hard. So I'm like, hold on, bro. So I said, bro, in your wildest, most delusional dreams, you can never, ever fathom even beginning to run a circle around me, bro. I'm not even on these dudes' level in no conversation at all. Conversation-wise, ain't nobody messing with me. Tee Muney gang, stop playing on hood. The 2-1 hood, bro. Like, come on, bro. Now, that's what I said in the comments. That's just trolling each other, going back and forth or whatever. But on some real stuff, the man heard a video that I was doing, and I was responding to 1090 Jake. Now, I wasn't even responding myself personally. I was asking questions, and the question that I asked him, I also was able to get my response in that question. You know what I mean? So I was asking the question, but I sent the shot, and he caught it. So because he was like, talk circles around all three of y'all. So he caught it, and I was asking the question. So I'm like, hold on. This dude, 1090 Jake, he was speaking on how he felt about this Chud, the builder dude, being locked up, and then he started like comparing other black people that was in similar situations, but not exactly, because like it wasn't like with guns and all that. You know, it wasn't a lot of extra particulars in it. It would just show black people saying crazy stuff and getting popped or popping somebody else. You know, it created that little bias thing, you know what I'm saying, to have somebody tweaking and tripping out, you know. So I was like, he missed his whole mark with this, you know what I mean? Like, I understand what he was trying to say, what he was trying to do, but he missed the whole thing, and it was strictly because he wasn't black. So when I had them in front of me and I'm asking this question, I'm like, hold on, what y'all think about 1090 Jake speaking on this? Because I always been a 1090 Jake fan, man, far as the work is concerned. You know, so you good YouTube dudes and trollers and all that, don't start trying to take and clip and flip and make what you want to make out of all that old crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've been a fan of the main work, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You feel me?
Chud the builder.
Yeah, and he was like comparing his situation with other black folks who done put themselves in the same type of situation off of things that they did or said. But how he broke it down was kind of like from a white dude perspective. He missed because he really trying to speak on something he really
don't know about.
Can't really speak on. It don't matter where you been or what you done been through. You know what I'm saying? With who? It don't even matter. You really can't speak on it like that, how you think you can. You know what I'm saying? Because I could understand, I could tell that he didn't know exactly what he was talking about, but he felt like he knew what he was talking about because of what he been through. And, you know, they still ain't gonna make you black people understand remotely close to what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, how y'all feel like when, like different, you know, people that's not really like black outside of the culture, that's in the culture, in the part of the culture, start speaking on real live black issues when they, like, so far removed from it, bro. Like, not even close. But then she came with what? Oh, hey, y'all allowed this when y'all allowed 6ix9ine to kick it off. Twin KT said it. Y'all allowed 6ix9ine to kick it off. Then after 6ix9ine, it comes 1090 Jake and the rest of you know. And hey,
I mean, y'all gave 6ix9ine the pass, so all of them think they can do it now.
Yeah. Right. So, based off the 6ix9ine.
Yeah. 6ix9ine can say whatever he want about black culture. Y'all didn't sat up in there and listen to that man. You didn't gave you a whole PowerPoint presentation off a damn iPad.
Yeah.
It's talking about black culture and hip hop and topics. And everybody sat there and listened to that shit. So 1090 Jake like, well shit, he got away with it. I can say whatever I want to say. I mean, you can't be mad at him.
1090 Jake glad at everybody been doing their thing and nobody mad at that, bro. I'm not. I'm the type of person, I don't care if somebody's saying the N-word, I don't care what color, none of that. I don't care, bro. I don't care what nobody's saying. I don't care how nobody feel about me. I don't care what nobody think about me. I don't care what nobody think about my family, somebody I love, somebody I don't love. I don't care about none of that, bro. And that's always been me. And that's always been a real life factor. And that's what made the dude Whack really mess with me and be like, yeah, he on that, cause it's a lot that I really don't care about. And I ain't saying I don't care like that, but I'm saying in the sense of, hey man, you know, I ain't really ducking nothing. You know, you feel me? And I'm looking forward to everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's on that type note. But not with 1090 Jake, I'm just saying in general. So I'm asking them the questions and they just pretty much breaking it down like 1090 Jake and 6ix9ine, man, you know. you know, they on that same thing like everybody else be on, the culture vulture stuff and all that. But at the same time, they ain't really calling Tonight Jake a culture vulture. They more like just out of touch because they thinking being black. She liking being black to like crimes and capping people and all that kind of stuff. You know
exactly.
I mean?
So how do you tell a white person like 6'9", 1090 Jake that went to jail, was involved in crime, around guns and gangbanging, that they're not a part of black culture because you partook in activities that are black oriented? That don't mean you're a part of black culture because you're doing ignorant shit. Really but that's how America paints. If you slang iron, that's associated with black culture. Right. So anybody that slangs iron, no matter what color you are, that's black culture.
Like, that's not really black culture, though. I mean, I understand what you're saying about the image. That's the image they done created, and it got people thinking that's black culture. But that's not really no black culture, right? That ain't nobody culture getting popped at, really. That ain't no culture. That's a problem. You feel me? So when 1090 Jake jump in the comments like, oh, I can talk circles around out there, you can't talk a sea around me, partner. And that's on everything. And guess what? I'm down for it. I'm down for that. I'm down to line it up. Any day, any platform. This one, yours, the next person, I don't even care. It don't even gotta be on no platform. That's how real I am. It don't even have to be on no platform. Everybody know this is a business line. You know, you can hit a business phone, 512-712-8127. That's the business line. Hit it. You feel me? I ain't never been hiding. You know, we really riding, man. And guess what? You know, I'm going to feel how I feel, and I'm going to say what I say, and I'm going to mean it, and I'm going to stand on business. And at the same time, I'm open to have conversation, down for the dialogue, because that's what we do. That's how we help each other. You know, like I say, I ain't new to this. You feel me? Even the channel might say, oh, 8,000 or well, I don't even know what. I think it's the channel 8,000. This one I'm uploading on. So yeah, man, even the channel 8,000, I ain't quitting, man. I don't, bro. You know what I mean? Channels out, you know, I'm running it like, bro, I don't care about that, bro. I know it's a certain audience that know me, that know what it is on and off YouTube. You know what I mean? That's on across any platform. All I gotta do is start talking, man. That's really it. You feel me? Once I start talking, they gonna be like, oh, that's old boy. Yeah, that's old dude used to argue with Whack all the time. Oh, that's old Tee Muney used to curse Whack out and do this, you know, all that, you know, yeah. Once we get past that, you know that it's back to the content and it's back to the man who know how to, know how to do what it do, man. You feel me? So you ain't messing with no amateur 1090 Jake when you jumping on there talking about talking circles around the main. Not Tee Muney, man. Not Tee Muney, man. You ain't running no circles around Tee Muney, bro. It's just not happening on no day. And I accept the challenge, brother. I gladly accept the challenge. You feel me? I'm very comfortable with a head up. You feel me? I'm very comfortable with all that, whatever. You feel me? Man, you can get it on, man. You know what I'm saying? See where your heart really is. See where that mouthpiece really is. You know what I'm saying? See how you was really getting it on under them staircases. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like that. If you're new to the channel, man, make sure y'all subscribe to AMSM Media. That's A, man. Say, man. That's the acronym. AMSM Media. AMSM Networks. AMSM Studios. You know, AMSM Business, man. A, man. Say, man. A, man. Say, man. AMSM. You feel me?